Hey y'all, I got a fun one for you right here. This is Gear Raid 118, and I know a lot of you are not going to be blown away by this, but I thought this was kind of fun. I'm not going to deploy more than 4 units. In fact, yep, the lords are only there for the lord bonus. I'll put what's his name? What's her name? There she is. She'll be there for the Lord bonus. The other 4, the Lords are not going to be deployed. The other 4 are going to go in. But watch this. This is fun. And this shows you a little bit about Gear Raid 118. This is really the same for all of the early Gear Raids. But honestly, this is a little bit of a different way of doing things. But it's pretty cool that this works, to be honest. I'll show you all the details afterwards. But the only one that's going to get hit this whole time is Brokkir. Put in Mari, and we're done. That's the whole comp. That's the whole comp right there. Mari at the top. Greed is going to is a boss here. He does amazing. Look at this. They're not even getting they're not even reaching the wall. And I will show you guys at the end, none of them have like the really great, amazing sets. But believe it or not, Lightlock is doing decent damage. And I know a lot of people aren't going to believe me, but I'll show you at the end. I'm not even ulting with anyone right now. No ults going. No premium sets. I'll show you at the end. But look at this, guys. 4 units. That's it. And this just shows you a little bit, partly, how awesome Brokkir is. He can just take damage, tank damage like a boss. Brokkir is exactly what you want in a tank. He is everything that you could want in a tank. And I mean that very seriously. That was the fastest clear I had, even. I am going to probably get rid of all of these. Yeah, probably. No, I'll hang on to that one. But let me show you guys. I forgot to show the damage. Hang on one second. Okay, ran it again. Same way. Here we go. Here's the damage numbers. Lightlock put out 7 million. 7 million. And Brokkir took over 1 million points of damage. That is incredible. It is incredible what Brokkir can do. He just soaks up the damage. And I'm going to show you guys the whole comp. Everything I used. Here it is. 1, 2. This is all we need. Here's Brokkir. Yes, he's in a good set, but it's not a premium set. Most of these, by the way, the Guardian Bangles, I actually bought from the store. Here's Greed. Again, no premium set. A good build. He's perfectly crit capped. His attack is very, very high. This is all attack on the right side. That gets his burns way up high. Mari is built for speed. Here's speed, rage regen, speed, rage regen, speed, rage regen, and speed. And then we had Lightlock. Again, no premium sets, but he's crit capped. He's got attack, 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 and that's keeping his heals very high. If I'd had the crit damage at the bottom, he'd be doing even more damage. I was crazy impressed with this, and a lot of people probably are wondering, like, oh, but you've got amazing sets. It's true, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit about Brokkir, Just he is so solid that he can sit there and soak up the damage and let Lightlock just put out the damage as he heals. Lightlock is able to do that because Brokkir is in there doing it. Not to mention, mine's not even max skilled. But his kit is just incredible. He puts out freezes on enemies at like random intervals. And if you get him awakened, even more so. Iceberg, when he gets to the point where he would have died, he goes into an iceberg, he freezes. He's immune to all damage for up to 12 seconds, which is massive. And then he just comes back to life. So you have to kill him twice. And during his ult, which I don't have maxed, he puts himself into a frozen shield, basically. He's putting out freeze on all the enemies around him. That's crazy. But the shield strength is 120% on max skill up. And I do have awakenings on him. The first, I have him at A1, so it freezes 5 enemies around when he goes into his ult. So just randomly freezes 5 enemies, which is great, by the way, for using Greed as a cultist unit, or if you're using Aeona as a cultist unit, because of this right here, that they get 20% more damage if the enemies are frozen. So Brokkir works really, really well with them because he's freezing enemies along with them. So he actually, a team made up of Northerners and cultists actually goes really, really well together because the Northerners have a lot of crowd control in their kits. Many of, like, Greed comes with his own crowd control, so does Aeona, but they're just constantly putting out more damage because of all this crowd control, which is also why I put in Mari, slows, more damage, etc. She also puts out the vulnerabilities there. But I wanted to show you guys how much Brokkir can just sit in there and tank. It's incredible, guys. He can do that for also, I think, up to gear raid 120. It works pretty well. You have to put in more DPS. I don't have an anti-heal, but it works pretty well all in all. So that's the comp. That's Brokkir. He's incredible. I was super impressed that this worked. I saw someone doing this where their Lightlock was putting out something like 11 million damage, and now I see why. You just drop in a tank like Brokkir, who soaks up all the damage, and boom, no problem. Anyway, that's what I got for you. King of tanks here. He's the tank of all tanks. Straight up, one of the best in the game. Definitely the best who is not a Ancient exclusive, but I'll like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.